I had an amazing time thrifting today and I can't wait to show you all my finds. The best part is most of the stuff doesn't require any extra work. I just need to clean it up and use it for my home decor or sell it. No painting or adding graphics required, and I got everything for a fraction of the cost compared to home decor stores. I have so much to share, so let's dive in. Check out this first find. This is a great deal, $4.99 for a paper punch that's a circle. These are really pricey, so I'm glad that I was able to find this one, put it in my cart right away, and I'm excited to incorporate this into my paper crafts. I'm a sucker when it comes to candles, and finding these for a great deal at the thrift store is always really easy. I found this one. I love the beadwork on the outside, brand new candle on the inside. It was only 50 cents. So this one is heading into my home. I love the way that it looks lit in between all these little beads. Great snag. I'm loving anything that's ceramic and those neutral colors. This was $10. It's a little bit pricey. I'm not going to grab this one, but afterwards, when I got home, I thought I should have grabbed it because it would have made a great candle holder. But I did pick up this one, $5. It already has holes in the bottom, and I think it's going to be perfect to plant a succulent in. So I've got a coffee filter, so we won't have the dirt fall out of the bottom. I'm going to add a few rocks, add some soil. I went to my local Home Depot. I picked up this beautiful succulent. We're gonna plant it in this ceramic dish, and it looks fantastic on my patio. And for $5, fantastic deal. And I love that it already had the drainage holes in it. I also found this old cheese box, and it looked like somebody may have had some artificial flowers or fresh flowers in it. I'm not gonna do anything to this because I took it to my cabin and it fits my spice jars perfect. So I'm going to store them all the way in that, and then they look pretty. I always like looking through the old antique books. You have to be careful because sometimes they can be really pricey. Like this one's $6.99 and it's in really rough shape. But they're perfect to stack up on a coffee table or to put on a bookshelf. I did grab this one. I love it. It's in really, really rough shape. It's probably missing lots of pages, but it's an old dictionary, and I think it's going to be perfect to maybe use some pages out of it in my junk journaling, or to just add to any sort of paper crafts. I also like to look for the bigger books that are themed. Like this one's gorgeous, The Great Barrier Reef. And you can take the dust cover off and see if that color of the book is going to match your decor, and then display it on your coffee table. I love this one, Canadian Natural History, and the green color of the book underneath and the spine lettering was great. All kinds of Canadian wilderness that I think is going to tie in with my cabin really well, and it's a fantastic price. Brought this one home. We're going to remove the dust cover. I save these though because sometimes they're really nice to put in a frame later on, and I'm going to put it in our little cabinet underneath our TV at the cabin, stacked with a couple other books. I'm going to nestle in a couple spindles that I've had in my stash, and what a great way to upcycle a book. Always go through the vases at the thrift store. I picked this little brass one up for $2.99. I added some fresh flowers from my garden into it. A great way to perk up your home decor at a fraction of a price. Thrift store frames, there's always so many, and sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming, but I really love this one. I love the primitive kind of farmhouse feel to it, and that one's coming home with me. Of course, you can always put pictures in these frames, but what I like to do is if I have old book pages or pieces of newspaper that aren't any good anymore, I love taking them and framing them, and it's a really quick and fast way to upcycle picture frames, and they look fantastic. This was a little magazine that I picked up at the thrift store of some antique advertising, and I kind of think that it fits this frame vibe really well. Cut them to size, put the backs back on, and I'm gonna hang it up in my home decor, and for $2 we've upcycled this frame into something really beautiful. You can also use magazine pages, or remember that book cover that we took off that book earlier? You can frame those and have beautiful prints in really cheap thrift store frames that will really perk up your home decor. I've been on the hunt for a napkin holder. Today was a day I found one, and this one's perfect. I don't need to do anything to it other than just cleaning it up. And what a great deal for $2. It looks like it was probably homemade at one point. It's not mass produced. So I'm going to scrub it up, give it a really good cleaning, take it to my cabin, and it looks fantastic on my table. The only problem is I could only find Christmas napkins, but that's okay. We'll head to the dollar store and we'll pick up some more for this season. This thrift store had so many great party supplies. I didn't need anything right now, but if you're looking for something for a kid's birthday, a graduation, wedding, always check there. I was blown away by the selection that they had: gift bags, wrapping paper, and some of that vintage party decor is worth money. So check it out on eBay and you might find something that you can flip and make a little bit of money on. So I'm at my mom and dad's for a few days when I did this thrifting trip, and I only have my car with me, so I was kind of limited to what I could take home. So there was quite a few things that I saw, but I just didn't buy. The wooden box, I think it probably used to have a lid, but it's missing, so I passed that one. So much crystal. I didn't get any crystal, but look at this. I kind of regretted not picking this up. Looks like an old strainer. If you know exactly what this is, let me know down in the comments. This was another thing that I regretted. Are you kidding me? $2. Why did I not buy this? It would have been perfect to put on the campfire, maybe boil some corn, and for a $2 investment. That was one that I kind of, you know how you have thrift store regret when you get home? That was one of them. I should have picked them up. I loved these ceramic homemade wine goblets, but they just weren't my color. I don't have very much blue in my home. And chairs, there were so many chairs, and I am at my mom and dad's with just a little car, so I couldn't take any of these home, but wow, so many of these would have been perfect to put at my log cabin. All these old chairs have so much more character than things that we buy now. Look at this rust colored chair. I wanted this one so bad, and it was so cheap, but I could not get it home with me. I just don't have the room. $20? Yes, please. I hope somebody grabbed this and gave it a good home because it's beautiful. Nothing was wrong with it. And look at this dining room set. All of the chair pads had been hand embroidered. Gorgeous. And that was another thing. I don't need a kitchen table, but I hope somebody picked that up. And a rocking chair. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. $20. There was so much artwork, and a lot of the pieces were originals. I don't need any of this right now, but always check there because you can find some beautiful prints at a fraction of the price. These pillow shams were something that I kind of kicked myself for not picking up either because they were really beautiful and they probably would have looked nice at my bed at home. I didn't grab this because if the hooks had been really heavy, sturdy ones, I would have grabbed it because hooks can be really expensive. But these were just cheap, flimsy ones. I think it was originally from HomeSense, so I passed on this. So much furniture today. There must have been somebody that had a home cleaned out. All of these, I would have taken, how many chairs do you need? I don't need that many chairs, but they were all so gorgeous and so many of them homemade. And all kinds of planters. No more planters. I can't keep care of the plants that I already have, but there were some really beautiful ones. I should have picked this one up for my fall decor. And some outdoor hanging ones that were great, but I already have lots of those. I didn't grab this bread box. Too expensive. It was a little bit too beat up, but it would have looked really nice in the log home, but I passed on that one. And I'm a sucker, like I said, for homemade ceramics. I didn't buy any of these because I have way too many, but there were some really cute pieces. Are you guys looking at all of the homemade pottery right now? I find that it's really popular. And this would have been actually really cute for a pencil or pen holder on the desk, but I have too many. And this was another regret. I should have grabbed this. It was a cute little owl trinket dish that would have been a really nice soap dish, but I passed on that. Thanks for thrifting with me. Let me know down in the comments if you saw anything that I should have bought. And if you love this video, I'm sure you're going to love either of these next two. Take care.